USB 3.0 is the latest version of the USB standard. It's claimed to be up to 10 times faster than USB 2. Cutting edge technology, or just another piece of techno junk that we don't need, don't want and can't afford? Now of course, if you attach a mouse or a keyboard to USB 3, it's not going to make any difference. Where we need the extra speed is when we're transferring data into or out of the computer. Backup, for instance. Now Macintosh has had FireWire 800, which is about twice as fast as USB, for many years. Ask any Macintosh user and he'll tell you what an advantage that is. Now for our test today, I'm going to be using a fairly old Dell computer that doesn't have USB 3. If you've recently bought a PC or a laptop, you may be lucky enough to have USB 3 on board. I don't, so first of all I've got to upgrade.
To do that, I need a USB 3.0 PCI Express card like the one pictured here. Then I need to open up the PC and locate a spare USB PCI Express card slot, which you can find here and looks like this, and on this model it's actually even marked. Remove the blanking panel so that we're left with a space for the connectors, and insert the card firmly but carefully into the slot. By the way, you don't need to worry about losing your guarantee by opening up your PC unless you use a crowbar. All you need to do now is connect a spare power connector to the socket on the card, close up the computer and install the driver that's on the CD. The driver is for XP, Vista or Windows 7. Mac isn't supported as yet, and Linux doesn't need a driver. Laptop users have it much simpler, providing you have an Express card slot. You just insert a USB 3 Express card and install the driver. So we can get out of the computer with USB 3. Next we need a USB 3 external hard drive. For the test we're using a Samsung 1TB drive built into an Ingstron DNIC USB 3 case. Now I personally don't like plastic cases for my hard drives, so I've gone for a full metal jacket aluminium case with a heat sink. Now this is important as hard drives can get really hot, and I don't want a noisy fan that just wastes electricity. And also I like the fact that inside the case there are no cables, which are always a potential for problems, so this model is perfect for our use. For the test I've connected the USB 3 drive to a USB 2 port. Yes, it's backwardly compatible. The computer end of the cable will fit into a USB 2 or USB 3 connector. The data transfer speed, however, will be slower. I've got 10 gigabytes worth of photos which I'm copying here from the PC to the USB 3 drive, and we'll see how long it takes. So, back again after a quick tea break, and we're coming up to 9 minutes and 6 seconds. Not bad for 2 weeks worth of holiday photos, but now we'd like to see what happens when we connect the USB 3 drive to a USB 3 port. Same thing again, copy and paste to the same file. Everything is identical except we're now using full USB 3 speed. As you can see, my system's in German. That makes no difference whatsoever, except if we do go to extra time it'll probably win on penalties. So this time 3 minutes and 47 seconds, a hell of a lot faster. Didn't even have time for a wiki leak. I've done some more tests using other methods of data transfer, and as expected USB 2 is bottom of the class. with over 9 minutes, and USB 3 came top with under 4 minutes. So for me, it's a clear-cut case. Whether it's photos, films, music, Swiss bank account statements, if it's worth keeping, you don't want to lose them. You need to make a copy outside your computer and waste as little time as possible doing it. Now, if you'd like some more information about the various items that we've looked at, just go to www.dnic.de, where you can find thousands of computer accessories, including fans, cables, network, power cord, the interface cards that we use today, and of course where you can get them in Europe. Another interesting website is ingstron.com. They're the manufacturers of the excellent storage case that we used in the test today. They make all kinds of cases, from 2.5-inch pocket enclosures up to 19-inch RAID racks, as well as media products and digital signage. So that's about it for now. In part 2, we're going to look at how to make USB 3.0 faster, especially by using solid-state disks or SSD drives. So, until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.